Good day. Welcome to today's edition with me on Heaven's Ambassador. Now, the last time out, the name of this channel was Heaven's Ambassador. However, due to difficulty in being able to access us or locate us on YouTube, so that informed a change of name. So now we are called Ambassador's Corner with Ehwe Lawrence. Ambassador's Corner with Ehwe Lawrence. So having said that, we shall be continuing today with the topic we began discussing last week, which is the keys and secrets to success. Now, last time out we discussed about the key of vision, and then we also talk about writing the vision down, and then the third key of running. You have to run. That takes us to the fourth key to success today. Now remember, we said if everyone who has achieved success today has followed these keys, why try them out rather, and see yourself achieving success in whatever your chosen field of endeavor. So today we shall be talking about the fourth key to success, which is the key of faith. The key of faith. And I'll be reading from the book of Hebrews 11 verse 33 to 34, which says, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions. And verse 34 says, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weaknesses were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. That's the key of faith. Everyone on earth believes in something. Either you like it or not, there's something you believe in. There's something that motivates you. There's something that pushes you. There's something that spurs you to action. Now your faith pushes you to start, even when you don't know if your idea will end up as a success. You don't know if that idea, that vision you've got, you don't know if it will come out as a success. But faith pushes you to start. It pushes you to start. In the pursuit of success, there are giants on the way. There are obstacles on your way. Either you like it or not, giants will arise, obstacles will arise, discouragement will arise. Even people will arise to fight you, to push you down, to discourage you. For every next level, there's a next devil. So you want to climb the ladder of success. You want to be more successful than how you currently are. Then get ready to face obstacles. Get ready to have people that normally ignore you before. Get ready to have them fight you now. There's no one that has ever achieved success that has not had people come for their neck. Let's look at the current situation going on in the country now. Let's look at it. The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, before he declared, he was everybody's friend. He was a saint. Now, the moment he declared to run for president, now different spurious allegations are now rising up against him just to bring him down. The truth is that you cannot want to climb the ladder of success and not expect some weight to want to pull you down. You cannot want to climb the ladder of success and not expect to have some people to want to push you down. Now, the question is this: when they come, will you be discouraged? Now, the question is, when obstacles come, when giants come, what brings you up? What makes you? What fires you? Now, for every advancement, there are adversaries. You cannot want to advance and then not expect adversaries. Such adversaries, such as failures, such as disappointment, such as discouragement, such as mockers, such as people who don't believe in you. But the question is, when your mockers that don't believe in you come around to discourage you, the question is, do you believe in yourself? The question is, what keeps you going? The question is, what brings you up? Two things you should have faith in. You should have faith in God, number one, because He is the one that's able to bring you out of every obstacle. And two, have faith in your goal. Have faith in your vision. It is faith in that vision that makes you to stand up even when you fail. It is faith that makes you know that failure is just a step to doing things better. It's just a step to learning a better ways of doing things. A wise man once said something. He said, if you want to succeed, then learn to fail over and over and over again. But the disappointing thing is that so many people face failure just at the beginning, and then they give up. They give up simply because they do not have faith in that vision. They give up simply because they do not have faith in that goal. Now my question is this: do you have faith in that goal? Do you have faith in that vision? When all this arises, when failure arises, when disappointment arises, when discouragement arises, when your mockers who want to put you to shame, when they arise, when all this arises, it is your faith in God and your faith in your vision that keeps you going. Now my question is, what keeps you going? When you fail or you fall, it is your faith in God and your faith in your vision that brings you back on your feet and keeps you running. So make sure that you achieve success. It is faith in God and faith in that vision that keeps you running to make success out of your vision. The truth is this: faith is the fuel that drives your vision to its destination. I repeat again, faith is that fuel that drives your vision down to manifestation. Faith is that fuel that drives your vision to its destination. If you lack faith and you want to succeed, you are like a Lamborghini. No matter how beautiful, no matter how expensive a Lamborghini car is, it will never move to any destination without fuel. It will never start, it will never leave its position. So it is faith that makes you leave your position and begin to run and begin to chase after that vision, that makes you to begin to chase after that goal. So my advice is this: before you've caught that vision, you've caught that goal, before you begin to run, make sure you first build your faith. Make sure you first develop your faith. Make sure you develop that faith, because it's that faith that gives you a thick skin. That takes us to the next point, which is point number 5, which is the key of wisdom. The key of wisdom. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and in all your getting, get understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing. So in all your getting, get wisdom. And therefore get wisdom, and in all your getting, get understanding. The only way to grow in wisdom is to grow in the word. The only way to grow in wisdom is to grow in the word. The truth is, successful people grow by texts. We have mentors. Yes, if you want to achieve something, you should have a mentor. But it's not every time that your mentor will be around you. At times, your mentor is very far away from you. So the person you look up to in that field of endeavor is very far from you. Now, what brings that person close to you is the books that person has written. So if you want to be successful, do not be far from the word. Do not be far from text. How do you then get wisdom? How do you get wisdom? Read and study materials on that vision. For every field of endeavor, for every vision you have, there's something that has been written down. There's a book or the other that has been written down about that vision, about that field, about that industry. Get books, study, sit down and study. No one achieves success without studying. You can't crave for success and not be given to continuous and consistent reading. You can't crave for success and not be given to continuous and consistent reading and studying. You have to study about that field. You have to read about that field. Look at doctors. No, a doctor is never born. An engineer is never born. A pastor is never born. You don't have gifted doctors. You don't have talented engineers. No. You have trained doctors. You have trained engineers. No matter the call upon your life as a pastor, you have to be trained. And how do you get your training? By books. Doctors go to school and they read books on medicine and surgery. Engineers go to school and they study books, texts on engineering. Bankers are not born. They go to school, they study, and they study texts on banking and finance, then they come out as trained doctors, as trained engineers, as trained pastors, as trained accountants. So also, you want to achieve success, you have to study. You have to study that field. If you just dabble into that field, you will jump out. So you have to study consistently. Ask questions. James chapter 1 verse 5 says, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask from God that gives liberally. If any man lacks wisdom, let him ask. So on that way to get wisdom is by asking questions. There are people who have gone ahead of you. Ask them, sit them down, visit them, buy gifts for them, go visit them, ask them questions. How did you start? How did you achieve this? Challenges came. How did you surmount these challenges? How did you overcome? How did you come out as a success? You have to read books. You have to ask questions. The honest truth is that there's nothing that is original again. We don't have anything that's original again. We are all copying from each other. And the difference is that we are doing things differently in a different way. That's just the difference. You are doing things in a different way from the other. What makes you a success is your ability to do something differently from those who have gone ahead of you. So the importance of study, of getting wisdom, is you study, you read, you study, you ask questions. Then when you gain an adequate knowledge about that thing, then you sit down. How do I apply this knowledge? Because wisdom is applied knowledge. How do I apply this knowledge? How do I do things better than this person who has done this before? How do I do this? What better ways? How can I be more innovative to have better results? That is what studying does for you. That's what asking questions does for you. It makes you unique. When you are done studying, then you now look for your own unique way. You now look for your own identity on how to do this thing, how to develop it, to develop that idea in a better way. So wisdom makes you to study, ask questions. How? Why is this like this? When can this ever be like this? That is what wisdom makes you to do. It helps you to ask questions. It helps you to study. To achieve success, wisdom is a principal requirement. If you want to achieve success indeed, then wisdom is very important. You can't jump into business without first getting knowledge and wisdom in that field from those who are wiser, those who have gone ahead of. Otherwise, you will end up being cheated. Otherwise, you will end up in the hands of fraudster. So you have to apply wisdom. So wisdom is another principal key to being successful. And the way to get wisdom is to study materials, study text, watch videos, ask questions, move closer to those who have gone ahead of you in that field for you to achieve success. As you pursue that vision for your life, seek and embrace wisdom. Seek and embrace wisdom. A man who is not ready to seek and embrace wisdom is ready for damnation. Is ready for destruction. My prayer is that you will not, as you begin to pursue your vision, you will not end in destruction. You will not end in damnation. In Jesus' name. Thank you for listening. For taking time out to watch this video. Please, your follow, your like, your subscribing, and clicking the bell, the notification buttons for notification is very important to the growth of this channel. And when you subscribe, whenever we upload new pictures, you are able to get notifications, and so you can view it. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day and a lovely week ahead. God bless you.